What's good? What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of The Urban Platform Speaks. Make sure to like and subscribe as you come into the channel and check out the content. And with that being said, I'm gonna get right into it, man. Robert Parish recently came out and said that he don't think that Michael Jordan is the GOAT. All right, and Robert Parish is a player who I like Robert Parish. I remember back in the day when Robert Parish used to play for the Celtics with Kevin McHale, Larry Bird, Danny Ainge, Dennis Johnson. Man, they had some really good teams back then. And for the most part, I respect Robert Parish's opinion because Robert Parish, like I said, he played for the Celtics, played for some great teams. You know, the Celtics had some great teams back then, and he's seen a lot of the greats. You know what I mean? He's seen Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He was in the league the same time Kareem was in the league. He had the opportunity to see Bill Russell, Bill Walton, like a lot of the great basketball players, right? But the thing I have about Robert Parish is it's known that Robert Parish really don't particularly like Michael Jordan, right? So that's why I'm kind of like I'm kind of skeptical about, like, is he being honest, when he said that he don't think that Michael Jordan is the GOAT. Now he said that Michael Jordan never beat the Celtics, like when they were it's a strong team. He never beat the Lakers, when they were in their heyday, and he didn't beat Detroit. He said, now with Detroit, he had to wait until Detroit got older, before he was able to beat them and get through them. And he said it was the same thing basically for all the teams. Like once Detroit, Boston, and Los Angeles Lakers got older, then Mike was able to step up and do his thing, right? So, what did you want Mike to do? Because before he had Scotty and Phil Jackson, Mike still was Mike. Mike still was doing his thing. It's not like, like Mike didn't get past those guys until like he was right, until they got a little bit older, or at least until they got, the proper, got more help around Mike. But, I just think that because Robert Parish is not really a big fan of Michael Jordan's, that Robert Parish is kind of, maybe he's holding a grudge, just like Isaiah Thomas. Like Isaiah Thomas is not a fan of Michael Jordan, and so Isaiah Thomas has been known from time to time to come out and say some really, some really off the wall things about Michael Jordan, as far as, and putting other people ahead of Michael Jordan and stuff like that. So that's only reason why I'm kind of skeptical about Robert Parish. He said before that him and Mike, he just thought that Mike was arrogant, and he just thought that Mike was an asshole at times. So he really don't have a high opinion of Mike as a person. And so I'm wondering if this is influencing his opinion of Mike, because like later in his career, Robert Parish actually played with Michael Jordan, and they were teammates on the Chicago Bulls. I think actually Robert Parish won. He was on the bench when they won one of their championships. Robert Parish was on the bench, right? And he got an up close and personal look at, like Mike behind the scenes. And that's why he just said that Mike, Mike was an asshole and he didn't really dig Mike. As a matter of fact, he told Mike that he would whip his ass if he tried any of that nonsense on him. That Mike, Mike was known for doing, hazing his teammates or being disrespectful to his teammates. And Robert Parish said he wasn't for that. He just told Mike he'll whip his ass. And so that was, Mike wound up, just leaving Robert Parish alone, because he knew that Robert Parish was like towards the end of his career. So it didn't really matter to Robert Parish whether he got kicked off the team or out the league or not, for for punching Mike in the face. So Mike probably said, "Hey, ain't want none of that smoke." And Chief wasn't no playful. Robert Parish, Chief wasn't no playful dude anyway. So Mike was like, yeah, he probably knew that Chief meant that. But yeah, man, let me know what you think that, like, is Robert Parish holding a grudge, or do you think he has a legitimate point about Mike never beating Boston, LA, or Detroit when they were, when they were at their peak, when they were doing their thing? And I think everybody, all players they got somebody that they got to go through. They have other teams that they have to go through, and they have to earn that respect. I think Mike earned his respect, and basically, I think he's telling the truth though. Mike had to wait his turn, or at least until he got to good, the great, some players and coaches and stuff around him that can help him, win those championships. But yeah, that's my take on it. I think Robert Parish is a little bit salty about Mike. And yeah, with that being said, man, let me know what y'all think. If y'all agree with Robert Parish, or if y'all think that Robert is being a little salty. Don't forget to leave a comment, and I will check you all out on the next video. Peace.